What if I told you there's a place where the clock isn't measured in minutes and hours, but in the birth of 1,000 perfect creations, each one crafted in a single day, each carrying a story no one outside these walls has ever heard? Inside this factory, the air feels different, charged with the hum of machines and the quiet confidence of the people who run them. Before the sun even thinks about rising, delivery trucks pull up to the loading dock, carrying raw materials that have traveled hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles to get here. Every box, every crate is opened under bright inspection lights, where trained eyes search for the tiniest flaws, a rough edge, a color mismatch, a weight that feels just slightly off. Anything less than perfect is rejected on the spot. The good materials are whisked onto the production floor, where an almost hypnotic scene plays out. Conveyor belts moving like calm rivers, robotic arms swinging with an elegance that makes them look almost alive, and skilled workers moving between stations with practiced ease. There's no shouting here, no frantic rush, just a steady, precise rhythm where every motion has purpose. In one corner, a cutting station slices parts to measurements so exact they're almost invisible to the naked eye. In another, heat sealing machines fuse pieces together, releasing a faint warmth into the air, while nearby, polishing stations turn dull surfaces into glossy perfection. The smell of freshly worked materials lingers. Warm metal, clean plastic, a hint of oil that speaks of machinery in constant motion. Every single stage has a watchful guardian, sometimes a human hand, sometimes a laser scanner that checks, rechecks, and signs off before the product moves on. Even the tiniest imperfection means starting over. As the day stretches on, the rhythm never breaks. Workers glide between machines, making tiny adjustments that keep the entire process running like a living organism. Time here doesn't drag. It disappears. By late afternoon, the final assembly line hums with activity, fitting together all the separate pieces into one flawless whole. And then, without fanfare, the day's work appears. Rows upon rows of finished units, each one shining under the overhead lights, waiting to be packed and shipped to places most of the workers will never see. 1,000 products in a single day, each made with the kind of care and precision most people assume only happens by accident. But nothing here is an accident. Every movement, every second, every decision is part of a hidden choreography. Tomorrow, another 1,000 will be made, and the day after, another. But for the people here, it's never just about the number. It's about knowing that somewhere, out there in the world, 1,000 lives will be touched by what was quietly born inside these walls today.